Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the essential tips for taking care of your Chick-fil-A. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced poultry keeper, these tips will help you ensure your chicks grow up healthy and happy. We're talking about creating a space where these little chicks can thrive, a space that's warm, inviting, and spotless. And let's not forget about the food, because a well-fed chick is a happy chick. We'll cover all that and more, giving you the tools to raise a flock that's the envy of the neighborhood. So get ready to learn, because we're about to turn you into a Chick-fil-A expert. Right, you lot. Listen up. We're about to embark on an exciting journey, and it all starts here. We're starting with the basics. The brooder. This is the heart of your operation, the place where your chicks will grow and thrive. This is where your chicks will spend their first few weeks, so it's got to be spot on. Think of it as their first home, and you want it to be perfect. Think of it as a 5-star hotel for these feathered babies. They deserve the best, and it's up to you to provide it. First things first, temperature is critical. Without the right warmth, your chicks won't make it. You want it nice and toasty in there, around 95 degrees Fahrenheit for the first week. This mimics the warmth they would get from their mother. Then you can gradually reduce it by 5 degrees each week until they're fully feathered. This gradual change helps them adjust to the outside world. And get yourself a good thermometer. Don't be guessing like an idiot. Next up, bedding. This is where they'll sleep, play, and grow. We're not talking about thread count here, but it's gotta be absorbent and easy to clean. The right bedding keeps them dry and comfortable. Pine shavings are a good shout, but avoid cedar. It's toxic to chicks. You want to create a safe environment for them, and for God's sake, keep it clean. A dirty brooder can lead to disease and discomfort. We don't want any nasty surprises in there. Space is crucial too. Overcrowding can cause stress and health issues. Cramming them in like sardines is a recipe for disaster. They need room to move and grow. A good rule of thumb is about half a square foot per chick for the first few weeks. This gives them enough space to thrive. Give them room to breathe and stretch their wings. They'll be happier and healthier for it. Now, let's talk about food and water. These are the essentials for their growth. You'll need chick starter feed, which is specially formulated for their nutritional needs. This ensures they get all the vitamins and minerals they need, and make sure they have access to fresh, clean water at all times. Hydration is key to their health. Use a shallow drinker to prevent any accidental drownings. Safety first, always. And one last thing, security. You need to protect them from potential threats. Keep those chicks safe from predators. This includes everything from neighborhood cats to wild animals. Cats, dogs, even rats, they'll all try their luck. You need to be vigilant. Make sure the brooder is secure and escape-proof. You don't want any escape artists on your hands. We don't want any escape artists on our watch. A secure brooder is a happy brooder. Remember, a happy chick starts with a proper brooder setup. This is the foundation of their future. Get this right, and you're well on your way to raising a healthy, thriving flock. The effort you put in now will pay off in the long run. Now stop making a mess of it and get to work. Your chicks are counting on you. Listen up, you bunch of amateurs. Today, we're diving deep into the world of chick nutrition. Feeding chicks isn't just about throwing them some scraps, it's about understanding their needs and providing the best. We're talking about creating a culinary masterpiece that will fuel their growth and development. Think of it as crafting a gourmet meal for these little guys. First things first, forget about that cheap, nasty feed. It's not doing them any favors. We're going for quality here. A chick starter feed with at least 20% protein. This is crucial for their early development. These little guys need all the energy they can get to grow into strong, healthy chickens. Protein is the building block of their muscles and feathers. And don't even think about skimping on the water. Hydration is just as important as food. Fresh, clean water is essential for their digestion and overall health. It helps them process their food and stay active. Change it regularly, and use a drinker that prevents them from making a right mess. Clean water means fewer diseases and healthier chicks. Now, let's talk about treats. Yes, even chicks deserve a little indulgence now and then, but these treats should be healthy. Think of them as supplements to their main diet, but hold the sugary snacks. Sugar can lead to health issues and doesn't provide the nutrients they need. We're talking about healthy options like chopped greens, mealworms, which are packed with protein and other essential nutrients, or even a bit of cooked egg. These treats can provide a nice boost to their diet. As they grow, you can gradually transition them to a grower feed, which has slightly less protein but more balanced nutrients for their next stage of development. And once they're laying eggs, they'll need a layer feed, which is higher in calcium to support eggshell production. Calcium is vital for strong eggshells. And for God's sake, keep an eye on their weight. Regular monitoring can help you catch any issues early. Overfeeding can lead to health problems down the line. Obesity in chickens can cause a host of issues. We want them plump and healthy, not obese and miserable. Balance is key. Remember, a well-fed chick is a happy chick. Their happiness translates to better growth and productivity. So, put in the effort, get the nutrition right, and you'll be rewarded with a flock that's the envy of the neighborhood. Your hard work will pay off. Now get to work, you donkey. Your chicks are counting on you. Right, you lot. It's time to talk about socializing these little feather dusters. Now I'm not talking about throwing them a cocktail party. I'm talking about getting them used to human interaction. From day one, you need to be handling these chicks gently but firmly. Pick them up, hold them, talk to them. The more they're exposed to humans, the less stressed they'll be around us. And don't be afraid to get a bit hands-on. Gently stroke their backs, let them perch on your finger. The key is to make them feel safe and secure. We don't want any scaredy chickens running around. Now I know some of you are squeamish, but trust me, it's important. Socialized chicks are easier to handle, less likely to be aggressive, and they'll even lay better eggs. So, get over yourselves and get in there. And don't just stop at handling. Talk to them, sing to them, even read them a bedtime story. Okay, maybe not the last one, but you get the idea. The more interaction, the better. Remember, socializing your chicks is an investment in their future happiness and your sanity. So make the effort, be patient, and you'll be rewarded with a flock that's as friendly as they are productive. Now stop gawking and get to work. Listen up, you bunch of numpties. We've talked about socializing, but some of you are clearly not listening. This is crucial, so pay attention. We're going in for round 2, and this time, there are no excuses. Think of it like training a dog. Consistency is key. You can't just handle them once a week and expect miracles. Make it a part of your daily routine. Spend a few minutes each day interacting with your chicks, and don't be afraid to get creative. Scatter some feed on the ground and let them eat out of your hand. Use a small toy to play with them. The more engaged they are, the faster they'll learn to trust you. Remember, a stressed out chicken is a nightmare. They'll peck at each other, they'll stop laying eggs, and they'll generally make your life a misery. Socialization is the key to preventing this. And here's a little secret. Socialized chickens are actually more fun to be around. They'll follow you around the garden, they'll come when you call them, and they might even let you pick them up for a cuddle. So there you have it. Socialization. It's not just a suggestion, it's an order. Now get out there and make me proud. Alright, you lot. Today we're diving into the delicate art of introducing chicks to your existing flock. So, your chicks are all feathered up and ready to join the big leagues, the existing flock. But hold your horses, this isn't a free-for-all. You can't just toss them in and hope for the best. Introducing new birds can be a recipe for disaster if you don't do it right. First things first, quarantine. This step is crucial to prevent any potential diseases from spreading to your established flock. Before you even think about letting those newbies anywhere near your established flock, you need to make sure they're healthy. A thorough health check is essential. Keep them separate for at least 2 weeks and monitor them closely for any signs of illness. Look out for symptoms like sneezing, lethargy, or unusual droppings. Once you're confident they're in tip-top shape, it's time for introductions. But remember, patience is key here. But don't just throw them in at the deep end. That could lead to chaos and injuries. Start by letting them see each other through a barrier. A wire mesh fence is ideal. This allows them to get used to each other's presence without any physical contact. This allows them to get used to each other's scent and sounds without any physical contact. It's like a meet and greet, but with a safety net. After a few days of visual contact, you can try supervised visits. This step is crucial for them to start forming social bonds. Let the chicks out into the main coop for short periods while you keep a watchful eye. Gradually increase the duration of these visits as they get more comfortable. Be prepared for some squabbling and posturing. This is perfectly normal. Chickens need to establish their pecking order. If things get out of hand, separate them immediately. It's better to be safe than sorry. But if all goes well, you can gradually increase the length of the visits until they're comfortable cohabitating. Remember, patience is key. Rushing the process will only lead to stress and potential injuries. Rushing the introduction process will only lead to stress and potential injuries. Take it slow, be observant, and intervene if necessary. Take it slow, be observant, and you'll have a happy, integrated flock in no time. Now get to it. Your patience and diligence will pay off with a harmonious flock. Well, there you have it, you bunch of feather-brained novices. You've now got the basic training to raise a flock of happy, healthy chicks that would make even me proud. Remember, it's all about attention to detail, a bit of tough love, and a whole lot of patience. Now don't go thinking you're Michelin star poultry farmers just yet. There's always more to learn in this game, but if you follow these tips, you'll be well on your way to becoming a true Chick-fil-A champion. So, get out there, put in the effort, and show those chickens who's boss. And don't forget to subscribe for more poultry raising wisdom from yours truly. Now clear out.